Late-night comedy has always walked a fine line between humor and controversy. But when a sitting president calls for a TV host's firing, it's more than just a punchline. It's a potential threat to free speech. Seth Meyers, the sharp-wonged host of NBC's Late Night, has never shied away from taking aim at President Trump in his monologues. From mocking the president's recent comments about skilled workers to highlighting the alleged decline in Republican support, Meyers has made Trump a recurring target of his comedic barbs. But here's where it gets controversial. Trump has fired back, literally. In a Truth Social post, the president labeled Meyers as suffering from Trump Derangement Syndrome, TDS, dismissed his talent, and demanded NBC fire him immediately. And this is the part most people miss. Less than an hour later, Brendan Carr, the chairperson of the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, reposted Trump's tirade on X, amplifying the message. The FCC, an independent agency tasked with regulating broadcast media, has limited authority over content due to First Amendment protections. As the FCC's own website states, the federal government shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. Yet, Carr's repost raised eyebrows and sparked criticism. Lisa McPherson of Public Knowledge called it a distortion of the FCC's authorities, aimed at pressuring the media to align with Trump's agenda. Former Congressman Justin Amash echoed this sentiment, arguing that the government should never pressure companies over comedic commentary, regardless of its tone or bias. Here's the twist. The FCC also oversees major media mergers, such as the recent approval of the Paramount Global and Skydance media deal. Coincidentally, or not, shortly after Trump called for Stephen Colbert's firing, CBS, owned by Paramount Global, announced The Late Show with Stephen Colbert would end in 2026, citing financial reasons. Meanwhile, NBC Universal, which owns Late Night with Seth Meyers, is part of Comcast, a corporation expected to bid on Warner Brothers. Discovery, a sale likely to face scrutiny from the Trump administration. Is this just a series of unrelated events, or is there a pattern of political pressure on media companies? This situation raises critical questions about the intersection of politics, media, and free speech. Should public officials amplify calls for a comedian's firing? How independent are regulatory bodies like the FCC when their leaders engage in such actions? And most importantly, what does this mean for the future of late-night comedy and journalistic freedom? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is a conversation that deserves to be heard.